We can do it. So I appreciate the double tap. So we just posted a new email, One American News, and this is provided by Matt Tierman, who's going through working very hard on the Bevan Cooney email. So this is a separate email drop than the hard drive that we're all still looking through. But this is the Bevan Cooney emails, and it mentions in there, deep in these emails, we've uncovered one that's talking about a deal that they are discussing, an investment deal that included Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, back in November of 2014.
He's a partner.
Back in November of 2014, it's from Devin Archer to Galanis and Cooney. This is great. I will have some edits. One big is that Zuckerberg is investing in the veterans vertical. We'll own 50% of the business at BTC Global Holdco we're investing in, and he's going to own the vertical of PTSD and his and partners for-profit foundation, Devin. Then the response from Galanis, Facebook, Zuckerberg? Yes, they're in discussions we'll be privy to once we lock up an agreement and enter diligence. I love the next line real quick. It says, we should suggest Hunter chair the nonprofit and I chair the profit. I don't think we actually want Hunter CEO of anything.
Oh, baby. Although his father put him on the board of the Catholic Charities thing. We're going to get to more of that.
Well, and the next line, the very next email from Galanis says, I want to focus on the other currency we're bringing to the table, direct administration pipeline. Maybe we should also remind of HB Dad's union relationships to justify the ask. So, I mean, this is
this is
everything we've assumed was in there.
Ladies, there's no conspiracy. This is the way the system works.
Yes.
You get a glad-handing stiff like Joe Biden, who if he plagiarizes in law school, he never works at a major law firm. He's not smart enough to be a lawyer. You get a glad-hander like that. You get him in office. You move him through office. The Chinese start working it back in 2000, the ambassador to China. But everybody's pushing this guy through the system. Why are they pushing him through the system? Because he provides access, right? You get a corrupt family around him. He's got his brother Jim. He's got Hunter. Look, this is not about Hunter. Hunter's just Ted Cruz. Write this down. Take that number 2 pencil. It's not about Hunter. Hunter's just the bagman. He's the client guy. He's drinking what the client's drinking, or in some cases, smoking what the client's smoking. Okay. So, but this is the way the system works. You're seeing in these emails the way the system works. This is why we've gone to rub the nose of all the Reform Democrats, right? AOC, the Squad. Hey, Bernie, and Pocahontas. All your big talk, right, about the swamp and getting this all out. Read the emails. Embrace the suck. Okay? This is why you're not, because you didn't do the oppo. It was all out in the open. You knew these guys were corrupt. You knew they were compromised. You knew they were doing this, and you stepped aside. It shouldn't be Rudy Giuliani and Steve Bannon and Jack Posobiec, Jack Maxey, the G News and GTV team, and others. One American News, other guys, Revolver piling in here, right? This was you should have protected the field, as we say in golf. You didn't. You dropped the ball. Other people have got to do it. Posobiec, this is just another example. And now we got Zuckerberg. Now we got the oligarchs. They're all in this together. This is the party of Davos. This is the World Economic Forum. This is the party of Davos. They're all in it together.
And now you don't have to be a conspiracist to understand why Facebook, why Twitter are suppressing every single piece of this information. You can watch our Twitter feed and watch retweets disappear before your eyes.
Zuckerberg knew he was in the emails, right? They know it. They're like nervous of what's going to come out next. That's why they're suppressing it. And it takes Jack Posobiec and the courageous team at One America, another group that punches way above their weight, right? To come out and do this against these oligarchs. And your story today will be shut down. You watch. It won't be in the Twitter feeds. This is managed decline by our elites. They're selling out working class people. So don't give me Scranton Joe. Don't give me Joe from Scranton and Joe from Northeast Pennsylvania, right? You have no values of those people there. You complain. Don't tell me how much the veterans and, hey, when Joe Biden says you can depend upon it, you are a total scumbag. They have monetized access to you in the White House, okay? This is, and if you think for some reason you steal this election, you're not going to be able to govern. Okay? This is all going to go into the courts. This is all going to go to the SEC. This is all going to come out. And not even the depravity. I'm not even talking about the depravity. The depravity is a whole different thing, right? I'm talking about the financial depravity. Posobiec, I know I can't hold you too long. Tell us what you got. That's a big break. This is guys drilling. This is crowdsourcing the emails. What else you got? By the way, Zuckerberg, is that Russian counterintelligence? I want to ask the Facebook comms director if this is Russian. Is this Russian, or is that your thing? Because we'll go back and get all the emails and all the phone calls of your investment advisors about this. So don't be lying. Don't be lying, brother. We drop it, then you lie, then we drop some more where that came from. Posobiec. What else we got here?
Steve, when I was on here just a couple weeks ago, we talked about how this was similar to something that I had studied when I was in the Intel community, like a Chinese triad. You've got the master, they call it the mountain master, and then the little master. So the mountain master is the one that you never see, but he's the one at the top of the chain. And then the little master and all the other little masters are the ones that are running around. The mountain master in this case is Joe Biden. The little masters are the ones that are the different arms, the different tentacles of this shadow organization. They call them black societies in mainland China. But that triad, a typical triad organization, not to get too technical on everybody, but the rank system that's set up is the mountain master is never seen. That is Joe Biden in this.
Joe Biden, the mountain master. By the way, crime syndicate. He's the Don. Okay, Joe Posobiec, thank you very much. Twitter handle. What else you got for us?
Twitter handle at Jack Posobiec, JCKPOSOBIEC. And for the next couple of days, I'm double-hatted. I'm going through these emails, but I'm also focused on Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, the crime that's going on in there, the riots, and what happens in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is the keystone.